Guys, I'm thejbgunner and this is the Trigger Machine channel, and in this video, we're going to take a look at Coach Eli's newest grift, newest scam. If you don't know who Coach Eli is, Cuck Eli, if you will, guys, my recent live stream talking about Coach Eli too frail for YouTube, it'll give you a little bit of input on who we're discussing in today's video. Make no mistake about it, Eli is faking this panic attack for clout. No question.
Bring it back.
Now, you may say, JB, how much clout could he possibly get from doing this? Well, not much. But we need to look at the pattern that is Cuck Eli's career. Much like any other autistic person, once they latch on to something, they continue to push it and they become obsessed with it. And this has been the pattern throughout Eli's entire career. Remember almost every story he's told, but even going back to the pinched nerve, he mentioned it on almost every stream. And then he went even further and talked about being constipated, and he mentioned it on almost every stream. For what? For sympathy. 4 years later into his career, that's hilarious. He's still mentioning beefs and YouTube drama and arguments he got into with other people. Just simple arguments. And he does it for sympathy. He has continued to use those said arguments to act as if they're illegal. He's done it over and over again to portray himself as some sort of victim of crime. When the reality is, he just can't handle criticism and the fact that he's a failure at what his dream is to do. And that's become a YouTuber. Now, if you remember what he did with those situations, he tried to create We Were Bullied Club, right? Do you guys remember that? What was it called? Create Not Hate. He does this as a grift to try to somehow increase his viewership or community based on the victimhood that he perceives for himself. He always has. He believes that this is his key to getting people to side with him and to create said community. Originally, it was the small YouTubers, the sub for sub community, because basically it's a community of YouTubers that suck, that thought if they banded together, it would increase their numbers. He tried first with that and failed. This was after his attempt to join the MGTOW community and create a community. He failed. Let's not forget his original grift, which was the self-help industry and life coaching community, which he obviously failed at. He thought he had built a community around the Let's Take JB Gunner Out community, and well, they failed. They all failed. They always fail. They're sad little children. Just is what it is. Just constant failure. Then he got so jealous that everybody else in the sector had a sponsor, he decided to make up a sponsor and use the corpse of his dead friend as his sponsor, which eventually got revealed, thus becoming an ultimate failure that way as well. So now, if you look at his channel, he went and he talked about this panic attack that he had, which I responded to yesterday. And then immediately after that, he began pushing other YouTubers with panic attacks. You understand? Or if you look at this community wall, you will see a link to Real Life with Lauren or whatever that bitch's name is, right? Now, when he saw this video from her, a light bulb went off. What light bulb? I can build a community around this now. And less than 24 hours later, he's miraculously had a second major panic attack. Take a look. My prediction is that he's going to run with this panic attack scheme for a good 2 weeks at least. He's going to see if he can build his community up through lies about panic attacks and, of course, becoming another victim, because ultimately, instead of the fact that they just fucking suck on the platform and can't grow through real content, so they got to keep coming up with scams and grifts. Because ultimately, all these panic attacks are my fault, other YouTubers' fault. It's because they're bullied. Eli's realizing that no one wants to watch him read Reddit posts, so he's got to come up with a new plan. And ladies and gentlemen, that is where we stand today as Eli goes forward with this plan to try to make himself another victim, another, well, loser that needs your help. Now, he's not lying there. The reality of this is, Eli, though, you're going to fail again because no one likes you, because you're disingenuous, you're dishonest. The reality of this is, you may have had a panic attack the first one because you hate the fact that you're losing in life, romantically, professionally. But the reality of this is this second panic attack never happened. Never happened. Guys, I'm thejbgunner. This is the Trigger Machine channel. You guys all have a wonderful day. Check out down in the bottom if you want to support the channel or just find any of my other works. I'm off today. September's coming. We got a lot of good content on your way, regardless of the channel. I'll see you guys later. I'm out.